Hey guys, how are you guys today? I welcome you back from our previous video, which was just actually simple how to configure Python with mysql. Now, if at all maybe guys you're still interested in learning Python and you're from Uganda and you find the things kinda hectic, my friend, I'm here to tell that please come and learn the program. Don't hesitate. Don't make things hard to your side. Come and learn the program. You can either watch my videos online on my channel, subscribe my channel, make sure please to tell people to subscribe to the channel, or come to OSP Addictive Solutions where we can learn Python together from scratch. I always like using from scratch because it helps me to know each and every piece of code which I happen to put in my program and how the system flows. Now, there's something that I have to let you know today, that Python is too wide. We have Python for embedded system. We have Python for machine learning, which you can use still on embedded system of Raspberry API, and machine learning, which is a little bit kind of complex of neural networks and deep learning. We also have Python for website development with the Django, Flask, even also mysql, as you can see. But this today, I'm not making any website. I'm just making a system, just like you see OSP. Good system is professional. Now, at the moment, the one thing that I have let you know at the moment is that this is our mysql database which connected. But I'm going to simply show you how I happen to configure my simple application, which I'm going to get a day I make for you guys. So if you guys might find this interested and you find it nice for you guys, just come in down, don't waste time and come and learn it. Now, this mysql database of ours, I happen just come in my program here. I remember showing you from my previous video how I came up with this. So I will just type in one known as dash localhost from my from mysql SAMP, or one known as from mysql CMD to try to cross check some stuff. This is going to be localhost, then dash U for username, which is root, and then dash P for password. Now I always have to come up with the default stuff called mysql. Then mysql extend for me localhost, and the username root, which is root, and then password, which is P. So then it will ask me for I think that was just this, which I have to give in here. I have to give the hash. That's it. So definitely asking for the password, which I'll just ignore that. Now here I just want us to use a database called Python. Use Python. Now if I say maybe show tables from our Python stuff, that's the database we happen to use. So this is the database I'm talking about, which is called this is a database called Python, which I'm in that Python. Then I want to just access this table called that table called is to select everything from the table called student underscore info. We have an empty set. That's what I want to confirm to you. Now let's just go and use our Python program, and then we come up with, if possible, with a simple stuff. Now this is the Python application, so I'm just going to go back and try to run out for you. Even we shall make some editing if possible together. Now this is my simple Python connection. This is just the piece of code I used for connecting my Python database, and then this is my Python actually codes which I came up with to summarize for me the entire process, how the programs will run like. Now this is the system part of it, whereby it works like the button. So if you guys are from Uganda and find yourself much interested in learning Python program, please don't hesitate. Come and learn the programs so that you guys go back home and know and say, you know what, I'm okay with the Python. So at least you learn the first 4 or the first 3 Python modules. Depending on which Python you want to learn. You want to learn Python machine learning, you want to learn Python for systems. Now the one I'm showing here, this is Python for systems. Now at the moment today, I'm just still giving you how to connect Python with mysql, but in a real production, you can either use Python with mysql, or you can ignore off mysql and use Python with the SQLite, because you may not tend to install for someone, or if I told you are going to make a ship, we don't need to install there again in mysql XAMPP, because there's no way, because you need a server. But SQLite, it's good to go because it really have its own inbuilt on kind of a server, and it's light and simple to be used. And let me just take you back in this simple program, then I'll let you guys know what I'm talking about. Now I have my simple application here. If at all I'm successful, it tends to give me here that connection successful. This is what I just showed you the previous video. So if you have been following me up, you would be by now this time around be good on this what I'm trying to talk about. Now this is just simple OSP system, actually OSP student registration system. Now as I told you previously, that OSP is a partner with OSP Digital Solutions. So we tend to provide all short courses, internship training, and all of those guys who might be interested also in website hosting. Now also in addition to this, that I have to let you know at the moment that at this point of time, I have to let you know that with Python you can make a lot of things. Now I happen to make this simple application using Python and tkinter. Now there's a Python mode called the TCL, or something called the TK or tkinter, which tends to give us one as the graphical user interface, or GUI, or the graphical user interface. Now this graphical user interface I didn't install or didn't run from any other application. I built it from scratch, piece code per code. Now if I happen to let you know how the application looks like in this. Now I remember telling you how our Python stuff tends to be. This is our database which we are going to be using, which I happen to join it from here. This is the where I happen to join our database connection. Like I've said earlier to you, this is the database called Python, and if the table I'm pointing to is like this one here, insert into the table called student_info. This name, course, semester, year, and this is the fields for the value, and then this is the corresponding variable for picking this. So I know you may not tend to understand all this at once, but if you really want this, of course, please just subscribe down on the video, and then just let me know please what you want. And if you're from Uganda, come and take it to the fullest, because we are there around. Don't come again learn on the video because you're in Uganda, and we are around. So come in and learn today, if possible, learn it with us, so that you get to know even where the piece of where you get error, we do it with you together. This is just like I've said, I'm calling for this Python from my tkinter connection, whereby I want it to be extended for me, the root, so that I can tend to give my program. Then I set the width of my program to be 1600 to by 700, and then I can also add here some dimension, whereby if I told you don't want it to be on the center, so but I want my program to be on the center, so I'll just leave that as that. Then this is my title to the program, and then this piece of code is where it's going to execute, where you're seeing that watch the time and the title, which is having OSP student actually registration system. Then this time around, this is where we have the first name, last name, course, and then semester. Then this is the year, and that's it. Then like I've said, we have two buttons here, the exit and the one is the save button. With the exit has a command called exit, which is just underneath here, and I call that a definition is just here, whereby used by actually one is global rule, destroy for me that kind of part of the application. That's why you see, if I happen to go back to our Python program and I just click on here, it just exit the program, and when exit, I happen to make sure that there's no error being fetched from the program. So this is it, there's no error in the program. So let me just try to save now data to the database. This I've already explained to you how the stuff is moving. Now let's just check here again. I'm just going to enter my first student into the database. Though it's not the first student, because I really happen to be entering some data into the database. So the first student, I'm going to just simply say maybe YouTube, or I'm just giving here in simple term maybe OSP. The next name is Pro, if that's the case. The course he did is maybe computer, maybe science. Did computer science, that's what I did. Now the semester, maybe I will simply say 2 or 3, semester 3, if that's the case. Then the year of sorry, it cannot be in semester 3 again, talking the year. So semester 2, then year 2. Let me just check that if that's okay with you. So there's something here which I can simply define and say save button. So when I click there, the data is inserted into the database. So if I just come back in here on our mysql part of it here, and if I happen to just come back here and say select everything from our table, which table of ours is called maybe student_info. So if I come back in here and just hit there, I think you can see so far that is already inserted into our mysql database. And if you try to also check right here on our mysql, actually with the mysql PHP and myadmin, you should find data inserted into the database. And even I happen to make this time to be timestamp, whereby it picks the time from the system straight away. So that's it, my friends. If you find this interesting, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then I come and learn program. Then there's some few things that we can also make sure we edit on this piece of code, if possible, with us all. Now, if you try to check, if I happen to come in the program and try to enter an individual into or a user into the system, and I just say maybe this is my favorite teacher, by the way. I love this guy so much. In fact, I love him so much. If I just come back here and put him maybe Joseph here. Is the best programmer I'll talk of in Uganda. So guys, if you learn programming, I'm giving you the people whom you should do come into, and then you learn what you want. Just like back robots, I love those guys because they're very good. So if you just come back in here, maybe if the course is computer, I'm just going to change this one to software engineering. So I don't know, maybe the year 3, semester 2. Any of the two, so I can just change this one to 3 if that's the case. Year 2, semester 2. Yeah, so if you just click here, add a student, I think you should find data inserted into our mysql database, just like I've said. So if I come back in here on our program and do that, I think you can just see the data is inserted into the database. And when I also try to refresh here, we can do that. Now we can also make it this way, whereby if you try to cross check in our program here, this works there actually. Each time I happen to insert data to say data inserted successfully, I can just change a little bit of that piece of code, so that if at all I'm inserting that into the database, if possible, I get some kind of maybe a message into my phone, or not a phone, sorry, at the moment, but at least we can get some kind of, to show that data inserted is successful. So you can just define something called btn or button alert or alert is equal to btn which is a button, whereby the first parameter I may tend to give in this program is root. I may tend to give the first parameter to be root to that, and then root, then I just say text if possible, and tell us maybe data inserted successfully, something like that. I can also put padding X to be pattern, and padding Y to be 20. That's it. Hope there's no error. Then I'll just need to pack that in. To pack it, I can simply say btn alert pack for us there. So hopefully there's no error. If there's no error, then that's good. If there's error, then we need to cross check what's the problem. Good to go. Now if I just come back in here, I just search some data, maybe YouTube, maybe international, something like that, international. Then the course is maybe videos. The course is videos, because that's what they always do. Now let's try to make this kind of like this. Semester maybe 2 if that's the case, and then maybe the year 2. So when I click here, I think you can see saying here data inserted successfully, though I would position where this message would be popping up from. But otherwise, if you guys are very keen, you could see something there saying data inserted successfully. It's just because this part of the panel, I didn't give it a space, which I'll now give later on, and then I will share this. But I think at least now you can see something related to data inserted successfully to this button. And you could also put this button that when we click here, it should not do anything, which is for sure not doing anything, because I don't think it has given error on my program, because I don't think so. So this is it, just working as expected. And that's it, my friend. So if I just click exit, my piece of code has gone back to its normal. So when I happen to come and refresh into the system, I should at least find what known as data inserted successful, and this is it. So my friends, if you find this video interesting for you, or if you find it actually happen to fall in love with it, just come to my OSP editor solution, learn how to make up a given GUI application right from scratch with the Python and tkinter. So I think you guys, you have happened now to see how I happen to come up with that given simple application with Python, and even simply connecting to the mysql database. which later on guys I'll show us how to use with SQLite, so that at least you can come up with a simple Python application with maybe SQLite, if at all you're going to use for maybe production, or maybe you're going to give it to a user, or you're going to turn into one known as an executable file. So guys, thanks for watching. If you find this video interested, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure at least you share the video to your friends, like it if you have to. So guys, thank you for watching. Love you all. I wish to see you next time. Thank you guys.